In this video, we're going to look at how to use theming, which is a methodology for making sense of large amounts of multifunctional data as part of in-field team account planning meetings. During account planning meetings, we create themes by categorizing and clustering large amounts of disparate multifunctional data inputs to form dominant ideas. We call these themes. Benefits of theming. Theming is a tool that promotes innovation and co-creation amongst the in-field team. Theming helps the in-field team by revealing previously unknown account insights. It provides the ability to handle and make sense of large amounts of disparate data quickly. Using brand critical success factors within theming helps the in-field team focus on the brand strategy, but importantly, localize it to the account. Prior to the account planning meeting. The first step for in-field team members is to prepare data, from a functional perspective, to bring to the account planning meeting. This data may be quantified, observational, or experiential. It can be internal or external, and may be patient, product, environmental, or economic in nature. Let's take a look at some examples. The team leader sets up a theming wall. Data buckets are then added. Data buckets are merely a starting point for collating and beginning to categorize data inputs. This is a good set of initial data buckets. Let's look at the data inputs for patients. The in-field team add data inputs against the buckets. The in-field team discuss the data inputs, identifying connected data and themes. This process is repeated for all data inputs. In our example, we end up with 4 themes. We can then review our themes to identify any specific strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, or threats. In this example, we see that the pathway redesign theme looks like a real opportunity, as the data pieces tell us that the account has budget for this, to focus on wastage and inefficiency, that the clinicians recognise the service improvement required, that the system-wide improvement is a priority in the account. Themes, as in this example, can be rewritten to form an opportunity, which can then be used for further account analysis using tools like the Dynamic SWOT, which is covered in a separate video within the CAM Excellence Toolkit. Let's look at a completed board. There is a good spread of data buckets. There are multiple themes under each data bucket. There is not too much data under each theme. Further guidance. Theming tips and observations. Consider the use of different colour post-its to represent different functions involved. Keep focused on the brand strategy by utilising CSFs as initial data buckets during theming. The more data pieces you start with, the better. Keep data pieces simple and separate. Don't write multiple points on one post-it. Theming boards provide an account reference, for example, photograph for future review. Examples of a wide array of data that could be useful for in-field team account planning. Health economy, account data, competitor data, company data, patient data, as local compliance requirements allow.